2, 4, 13 in B slot. This is where the fun normally starts when you guys are doing B slot with all these blocks. But I'm really impressed. You guys got some really nice techniques. There's a couple of little issues on the 13, but yeah, we'll just talk through those. Let's have a look at the entrance. Nice. Let's keep Felipe directly in front of the door, not backwards. Because we don't want, we want to show that cleanly, so just come in and then get the move done. Although that does show, all because Manuel doesn't have to have, I mean, maybe both grips, Manuel, through the door, that way it's clean, but anyway, it is totally clean. It's not a bust, and it's a really nice block out the door. Fours look really good. Felipe, I like the way you start the fours in the beginning, because you look a little longer over your right shoulder. You see that? You're looking a little longer. In fact, you should be getting to that point there. When you get to the 180 point where, when you've completely lost, Manuel is 180 to you, that's the point to head switch, not really before then. But then the second part of the move is really good, that little back up to the grips. Okay, the 13, that's the only kind of block technique one that I want a little bit of work on. And then Fred, you got the tough slot there. It's a bit like your 11 slot in your A slot, where you've got to think down first. And you're relying on Marconi to help you out there. Yep. So you guys go down together. And then it's a rotation, Fred, around your head. It's not a sideways move. If you go sideways, you're going to go directly under all of Felipe, and that gives him a lot of burble to deal with. Now, it's an easier slot for outside center, because outside center goes up, and you see how he's rotating around his head and that grip. And that's what I'd really like you guys to do down the back there. So, Fred, drop down first, not sideways. You see how your whole body language is all about going sideways. So it's down and then rotate around your head. So it's a big move with the legs. And that'll get you to this B picture a little quicker. It's not so much an issue on that one, it just becomes an issue through the jump. Twos look excellent in B slot. Yeah, those slightly faster head switches, Felipe, on the fours don't really help Fred when he's trying to fly with you. So just keep looking until that 180 point on the 4. Good 2 again. Nice job on the outside there, Manuel, on the 2s and the 4s. Yeah, so stick thing on that. See there, Fred, same thing. Sideways makes it really hard for Felipe to get going at the start of the 13. Cool. Hey, let's just make sure that Manuel's not going too far around her. So Manuel, you should be finishing with your legs here. Let's have a look. A little too far, and that's why Felipe is running into you. Little over-enthusiastic. Remember, the goal is we want to be consistent with this block. You know that you can get around faster on some of them where the piece isn't spinning as fast as it can. But it means that we have an energetic catch. We want a no-energy catch. So you put your legs here at the end. See where Fred is at the start of the block. Know that you've got to rotate and translate just to there, no further. Otherwise, Felipe is going to come back and hit you a little too soon on those grips. And we got some very questionable grips as well on the 4. If I was a judge, that was a better one, Fred. If I was a judge on the 4, I would have bust 1 or 2 of the catches. Fred, look there. So you go down a little and then rotate more. There you go. So more of an opening, which gives Felipe a little more space at the start of the move. Yeah, same again there, Manuel. You see that? How you're coming a little too far around on the 4, making it really touch and go. Yeah, you're going past Felipe. And we want the piece to be consistent at 270. We do not want the piece just to say, oh, we're going to spin around until we reach the other person. No, no, no. We want this to be like a machine. We want the piece to start and finish 270, bam, every time. And that way we know the point can just end up at the right place. That's how you end up looking super efficient on the blocks, guys.